What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the summer 2020 transfer window. So if you want to stay in the loop with the latest Manchester City news and transfer news, then make sure you help support my channel by subscribing, pressing that red button, pressing the bell, and putting your push notifications on. We're closing in on 12,000 subscribers. The overall target is 20,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also social media links in the description below, and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, aiming for 500 likes, and most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say. And so, just before we crack on with this video very quickly, shout out to the latest JSGC member, Indranil Biswas. Thank you very much for joining the JSGC membership. You are an absolute legend in helping to support the future of the JSGC channel, so that's much appreciated by me. Anyone that's joined my membership that is of a Premier League member at this moment in time, you will get a follow on social media, so just leave your links or your name in the comments below, and I'll make sure I'll follow you on there so you can hit me up then in the messages or the DMs or anything. You can help to plan a video. So without further ado, let's crack on with this video. Let's start off with the outs. We've got an update on Eric Garcia. Now, Mundo Deportivo in Spain, they're reporting that Barcelona, they're preparing their first bid. It's reported to be around 10 million euro, and if I'm honest, I'll be faxing them over. I'm not sure if they're still faxed, but if they do, I'll be faxing them over because it suits what I'm going to say. A picture of the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio laughing on the boat in Wolf of Wall Street in response to that offer, because it's laughable. It's half of what Manchester City want. It might even be 2/3 short of what Manchester City are looking for. City are looking for around 20 to 30 million euro. Barcelona swooping in nice and low. Manchester City will reject that bid. In my honest opinion, though, I reckon if we get a bid of between 15 to 18 million euro, City may accept that, but it is going to need Barcelona to up their bid, and Mundo Deportivo are saying that they're coming in low, it's going to get rejected, and it's something that Barcelona may look at once they've got their player sales towards the end of the window and towards the end of September. So, moving away from that, we're going to speak about Angelino. Now, just a few videos ago, I was speaking that Angelino is going to be returning back to Manchester City, and he's going to be competing for the left-back spot at Manchester City. How things change. Now, Jack Gaughan, he's been reporting that Barcelona want to sign Angelino. His value now is 30 million euro, which is a little bit of a climb up from what Leipzig were told was part of their agreement with loaning Angelino from January. So I believe it was around 22 to 23 million euro. Leipzig have said they cannot afford it, so their option to buy now has gone. But Leipzig are still interested in signing Angelino, but Manchester City now looking for 30 million euro, which I'm happy because I think that's his value. I'd be happy to get 30 million for Angelino. I felt like 22 to 23 million euros, just a little bit short, so 30 million euro would make sense. Now, Barcelona are interested. They've not got any cash. They're swooping in low for Eric Garcia, and then all of a sudden they can come in with 30 million euro rated Angelino. Doesn't make sense to me at all. So I'm not sure how true it is that Barcelona are chasing Angelino, but we'll wait and see what happens there. Now, Bild in Germany are reporting that Leipzig manager Nagelsmann, he's confident that Leipzig can sign Angelino on a permanent basis this summer. So I don't know whether they managed to sort their finances out, but their option, the 22 to 23 million euro, it's gone. It's gone. City want 30 million euro now. So if they want him, they're going to have to pay 30 million euro or hope that Manchester City negotiate and bring that price down. So we'll wait and see what happens with Angelino. So right now it looks like Angelino may leave. And so I was thinking maybe Zinchenko will be staying at Manchester City instead. Yeah, about that. My Zinchenko update. Now, his girlfriend, wife, I'm not sure if they're married or not, she's been speaking to the press about Manchester City and what's been happening and why we exited against Lyon. And to say she isn't happy would probably be an understatement. She's not happy that City have gone out to the 7th best team in France. She's fuming. She's furious. It didn't make sense to her. Now she does interviews in Ukraine. She works in football media. I'm not sure if she's a pundit or not. But everyone's well entitled to their own opinions on why Manchester City went out. I mean, I've done my own video. But the situation that she's in is that, she's going out with Oleksandr Zinchenko, a Manchester City player. And so the last thing you'd want is to make his professional footballing life difficult for him. So coming out with these comments is controversial to say the least. Now, Zinchenko's a very positive person. He comes across as a very fun person. A lot of people at Manchester City like Zinchenko and his attitude. So for this to come out just makes things just that little bit more awkward. And the timing of this, his girlfriend or wife, she said that she blamed Pep. She doesn't understand why he's changed his formation. She doesn't understand why he's gone so negative and defensive and has criticised Pep Guardiola, which isn't going to go down well, not only with Pep, but also with the Manchester City Chiefs as well. It's a comment that, in my opinion now, didn't need to be said in the press. It's out there now. It makes life very awkward for Zinchenko, and now I'm feeling that Zinchenko may have been told, I'm speculating right now, but it's coming across that he may have been told perhaps that his future at Manchester City is done, and that Manchester City are looking to sell. Maybe they've already lined something up, and so his girlfriend or wife in response has come out and criticised Pep and what has happened. Something that seems to have happened behind the scenes, and so with Angelino looking like he may leave Manchester City, and City have got a price, Zinchenko could be leaving as well, and if that is the case, then City surely will be looking at a left-back this summer. But we do need the future of other players sorted, not just Zinchenko and Angelino. We need Stones and Garcia and Otamendi sorting as well before Manchester City start to bring players in. I mean, there might be even more players leaving Manchester City. Who knows? So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the future of these players, which I'm sure will be clarified over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Meanwhile, we move on to the ins. We're going to speak about Kalidou Koulibaly. Now, following on from yesterday's reports following City apparently agreeing a deal with Koulibaly, and this was coming from Pedella, Gazzetta Dello Sport, they're reporting something similar as well. They're saying €70 million bid is going to be submitted by Manchester City to Napoli, and City are confident this bid will be enough to secure his future. So he's not the only source that is reporting on this. This bid is going to be submitted, so it needs to be either accepted or rejected by Napoli. Following on from that, ADL had apparently been speaking, and he's been saying that it's going to take a great offer to prize Koulibaly away from Napoli. And this is according to Marco Giordano. I'm not too sure who he is, but he's a source close at Napoli. Koulibaly's agent is working with ADL and Napoli to try and bring the price down. Napoli believed to be looking around €80 million. City willing to pay €70 million upfront plus some add-ons. The agreement, some sources are saying it's in place. My understanding is that Napoli are going to be negotiating with Manchester City, and I'm hoping next week is the week that we get something agreed for Koulibaly to join Manchester City. I do think we're going to sell before we sign Koulibaly. I don't think this deal will be done very, very quickly, but I think everything will be put in the pipeline, and Manchester City will start to move away from Koulibaly once they've got that agreement in place and start moving towards selling players. So the future of John Stones or Eric Garcia or Otamendi does need sorting. Which one of them players leaves first? You tell me. I reckon Otamendi is probably the easiest to get sorted because of the price. City looking for around £8 million for Nicolas Otamendi to leave. And once Otamendi or someone else in that centre-back position has left, City then are in a position to bring in Kalidou Koulibaly. And it's what City have said before. City need to, once we brought in Torres and we brought in Ake, City need to sell before we bring other players in. So it's all about selling, signing Koulibaly, selling once more, and assessing the situation again at the end of the window. And like I said, if Angelino and Zinchenko leave, I would not rule out Manchester City going back into the market to potentially sign a left-back. So at the moment, City on 3 signings. We've got Ferran Torres, Nathan Ake, Scott Carson's come back to Manchester City. Zach Steffen is going to be replacing Claudio Bravo. He's already left along with David Silva. We've got the futures of Otamendi, Garcia and Stones to sort out, as well as Angelino and Zinchenko. We want to sign Koulibaly. That's where we're at this moment in time. Very interesting. Let me know your thoughts of these in the comments below. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure you leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. Aiming for 500 likes, so any help towards that will be much appreciated. Don't forget also, subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, let me know your thoughts of these transfers. transfers in the comments below. Become a JSGC member if you want that shout out on a video and other perks as well. You can go and check that out. Press that join button, which you can find next to the subscribe button. We've also got some JSGC merchandise. You want to go and check that out, then please do that. It's just below the description. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for another daily Manchester City transfer update. We'll also be doing a live stream tonight of the PSG versus Bayern Munich Champions League final, my final live stream of the 2019 and 20 season. So if you're going to join me on there, I'll see you over there. If not, I'll see you all again tomorrow for that next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.